$1,073 plus $1,200 plus $1,000 plus $1,400 for low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security, Retirement, Disability, SSDI, Survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. What am I talking about? That's a really good question, which is exactly what I want to cover in this video. Let's get into it right away. As you can imagine, I have a lot of explaining to do. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as I'm back each and every day in videos just like this one to help you out in any way that I can. I will keep you updated with all the latest information as it is released hot off the wire. I am right here for you, giving you those latest updates. Also, I'm very much committed and dedicated to helping out each and every one of you in this community during this very difficult and confusing time in any way that I can. So again, thank you so much for your support. Subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and share this video with your friends, family, and social media, as we're going to be going through a lot of very critical information here that is going to be impactful for literally tens of millions of beneficiaries and individuals in this country. All right, let's get into it and talk through all of these numbers and what am I actually talking about. All right, so I've had a lot of questions on this, and I wanted to lay it all out in one clear and concise video, what I want to lay out right here. So we actually have multiple different programs and proposals out there right now to raise benefits or issue stimulus checks or cash vouchers or UBI or guaranteed basic income out there. And there's a lot of different programs that are floating around out there in the world right now for fixed income and low income beneficiaries. So I want to talk about these programs right here in this video, lay it all out for you, and briefly hit on each of these programs that'll probably impact each and every one of you, because realistically, these are going to be very far-reaching and probably reach, well, probably a couple 100 million people in this country. Realistically, across all of these programs, this is a lot of different programs out there and a lot of money at stake. So let's run through these. We will briefly hit on each of these programs, and I will talk about these with the corresponding dollar amounts. All right, let's go in the same order that I talked about at the beginning of the video. $1,073. What does this represent? This is in accordance with the SSI Restoration Act. We've talked about this a couple times before, but this is on the table right now, and it is endorsed by the president to be included into the stimulus package. What this would be is reforming the SSI program to raise SSI, Supplemental Security Income Benefits, up to 100% of the federal poverty line, which would be $1,073 each and every month. So as of right now, there's just a little bit less than 10 million beneficiaries receiving SSI on a monthly basis. So that would impact about 9 to 10 million people right there, that one provision alone. All right, next. $1,200. What does this represent? This is in accordance with the proposal out of the Representative Ilhan Omar a few months ago, where she introduced this idea to send out $1,200 guaranteed basic income across the board to millions upon millions of Americans earning under $75,000 each and every year. So this would actually be a nationwide guaranteed basic income program. So this was announced about 3 or so months ago, and it would be going out to literally anybody that has income under $75,000 a year, $1,200 payments every single month. Could you imagine that? A stimulus check literally every single month. That'd be pretty nice, right? I don't know about you, but I feel like that would be pretty nice right there, and that would certainly offer a lot of relief for literally probably tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of people. Good stuff right there. All right, next on my list, $1,000. What does this represent? Again, another program that is out there recently announced. This one is out of senior Senate Democrats, where they want to send out a $1,000 cash voucher for Social Security recipients, retirement, disability, and survivors, and those individuals receiving Medicare to help out with medical expenses in 2022. Again, this one is still developing. We don't know all the answers on this one quite yet. But it looks like there's a lot of people who support a $1,000 voucher that would be sent out to probably tens of millions of beneficiaries to help out with Medicare benefits and medical expenses in 2022. Now again, this would be in the form of a voucher, so not necessarily a cash payment in the form of like a direct deposit into a bank account, but rather it would be like a voucher. In other words, probably like a prepaid debit card or something like along those lines. I would imagine it would come in that type of form, and then you could use it for things like dental visits, maybe vision visits, something where you could get new glasses or things like that, hearing tests, hearing aids, things like that. So I'd imagine it'd be a voucher that you could use just right there at the office. When you go in to get these visits, you basically just pay for it with your prepaid card or whatever they decide to send out. All right, and then lastly, the $1,400. What is this? This is also a recent announcement out of the Senior Citizens League, where they are petitioning members of Congress to issue a $1,400 stimulus check specifically focused on Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, beneficiaries, and for seniors, because they recognize that a lot of these individuals are living on a small fixed income and they simply don't have enough money at the end of the month, and therefore they don't have enough food on the table, and a lot of times, which is really sad and unfortunate, but they are also foregoing on prescriptions. Therefore, the Senior Citizens League is reaching out to members of Congress basically saying, hey, we need to issue a $1,400 stimulus check to help out these tens of millions of older adults or people with disabilities and seniors to help them out through this time because they're living on a small fixed income and they're not having enough food on the table each and every month. We need to get some extra money out to these individuals. So that is something coming out of the Senior Citizens League. And again, we've talked about that before in previous videos, but that's a really great petition right there as well. So these are 4 major programs out there that would literally impact probably a couple 100 million people in this country. Simply the reason I say that is because the $1,000 voucher from the medical benefits and or Medicare benefits, the $1,400 stimulus check, and the $1,073 each and every month for SSI, those alone would reach about 80 plus million people, just those alone. Now on top of that, talking about this $1,200 guaranteed basic income program, again, anybody earning under $75,000, that would reach probably another 100 plus million people. So we could be pushing like 200 million people that these programs would reach. About 2/3 of our population right here in this country, right? That is a lot of people right there. So either way, I wanted to lay these all out for you. Of course, I go into further detail on all of these programs in other videos. And of course, I can also make other videos making more detailed information on all of these programs, but I wanted to lay it all out because a lot of times we look at all these things that are floating around out there thinking, what is even going on? Seriously, what is available to us? What could be coming? Well, these 4 programs right here, I would say are probably the 4 most major programs that are floating around out there right now that are being proposed and still on the table as far as will they actually be added into the stimulus package? Will they actually be passed? Will they actually go out and help the people? What is actually going on with these? But these are probably the 4 most promising proposals that are out there right now. So either way, I wanted to lay them all out for you. Of course, I can always give you more details in other videos if you just so want me to do so. But either way, I hope this helps you out and lays it out a little bit more clearly what is on the table right now and what is potentially coming as a result of all of these proposals and provisions and all of these ideas and everything else that's out there right now. So again, hope this helps you out. Again, hit that subscribe button right down below the video so I can be here for you every single day in all of these latest updates with all of this information that's going down every single day, as well as I just want to be here for you, and I'll be right here giving you all the latest updates hot off the press as they are released. So make sure to subscribe down below and share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can continue to help out as many people as we can during this time. Thanks again, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.